Okay, here we are for our driving video on our little 67 C10 Survivor. Go ahead and fire this up. Got it warmed up now. The other video, it's about 30 degrees. The other video we choked her out a little bit, but you can see it's they did put an aftermarket temperature gauge in there. You might want to put an oil pressure gauge in there too. I mean, these are real basic gauges, but the oil pressure light will come on if you have any issues. We'll go ahead and click on the lights, show you all that stuff working. I mean, the doors is shut amazing on this thing. So you can see all the headlights are working. Your blinkers work, all that stuff. The four ways, the switch is kind of hit or miss on it. And I'll show you, your left blinker. I'll go a little slower. Thinking this is just my dealer plate. It comes off. There's no screws in there. The tailgate shuts. Opens and shuts. Real nice. No issues. But we'll get going here, but the right blinker always works good. Okay. The stereo works amazingly, still lights up. I'm not sure if you can see that. Dome light kicks on. The blower motor or switch is not so hot anymore. I mean, it puts out heat, but it doesn't blow great. But the speaker's not very good. But the, it's 50 years old. But the stereo does work. And the e-brake does work too, so all that stuff's good. So we'll get going here. We'll do a little bit of city driving, then we'll get this baby out on the freeway for you. But you can see it's original glass. You can see that fogging. That I like stuff like that. To me, that stuff is cool to find. This stuff, does have old truck stuff like those blinkers. Around this speed, that speedometer cable kind of makes a weird little noise. But you can see those bumps I just hit about 45 miles an hour. There's no real rattles in this truck. You will get a little bit of wind noise through the fly windows. It's got the Power Glide transmission. It's pretty good grade hill we're on here. Just giving it medium throttle. And if you don't know what a Power Glide is, this is basically a 2-speed transmission. Stays in first gear forever. We're still in it. But they're good transmission. They're, definitely for this truck, it's a great transmission. All the brakes have been gone through, like I mentioned. Hopefully I don't repeat myself here too much. But I do get pretty excited about stuff like this truck. I mean, if you look at the mirror, I mean, it's just nice and tight. Brakes nice and straight. It's an easy to drive truck. It's fun to drive. It's a 67, so it's got nearly 50-year-old technology. But it's easy. It's got power steering. Carburetor's good. Doesn't build up. Doesn't stress you out. The windows, probably should pull off the door panels and just grease them up. Get them lubed up. The door window, the windows go down. I did the same thing to the doors. The latches would stick a little bit when I first got it, but just threw a little lithium, a little bit of goo on there, and it was good to go. And then just cleaned it off later. But we're doing about 45 right now. It's pretty much straight as an arrow. Like I mentioned before, whoever picks it up will be the third registered owner, legal owner. But really, only the second family to own it. I mean, the original owner owned it from late '67 all the way up till I think it was I had to look at the receipts, but I think it was like 2003, 2004. Where he passed away, and the son over this way got it. The new owner lived in eastern Washington, which is near Idaho, and then he got it and had sentimental reasons for it, and did a bunch of stuff to make it driver quality and driver ready. He lived in the city, so brakes, exhaust, tires, complete motor, everything in the motor bay was replaced. Battery, fuel pump, motor, carburetor, and then as time goes on, it's just not much of a city truck and kind of needs went a different way. And so there's the wipers. They work really good and they're nice and tight. You don't have any issues with them. So this truck might have 91,000 original miles. I tried to look through all the registrations. It's got 40 some years of registration from 1968 on. So we're gonna get on the freeway. Hope I don't bore you guys with this one, but I just want to show you. I want to really take this truck out and show you that don't just do a quick video on this 67 truck, that it actually runs and drives. It's a driver. I mean, I've put probably few hundred miles on it. Really have enjoyed it. It gets a lot of attention. It's a guarantee if you take this thing out. I mean, I was just out taking pictures of it, and a guy turned around and came back and asked if I was selling it. It's just got that great character look to it with the patina and the original paint. I mean, you can see my hand. You know, I'm not all over the road. You know, there's no tachometer or nothing like that, so I'm just going to keep you on the goods here while I chat you up. But, you know, a lot of people are building these trucks for shop trucks, and you can shorten this if you want to, and I'd hate to see it, because, I mean, to me, the long beds are just as cool, and, you know, anybody who believes you can't hot rod a long bed is crazy. You know, my second plans on this thing was to lower down and put some 18 to 20 inch steel wheels on it the way it looks and go either white or black and put the Copo caps on there, but I just couldn't do it. You know, after a year, just couldn't pull the trigger. But I do appreciate you guys riding shotgun with me on this and taking the time to go through the video, because this truck is you know, got a great story for it. But it also, you know, without the paperwork and me telling you, it also shows a great story by its patina. It's a nice original look, no dents, no accidents. That I know of. I mean, you know, some of the paintwork was done up front, but who knows at that point in time. So I'll stop on the brakes here. It's nice and straight. I'll try to floor it here. It's a lot of traffic, a lot of holiday traffic, so. But I'm not gonna be able to get to open her up. But it does great. I mean, this thing will climb up to 70, 80 miles an hour. It's got the power glide. So all right, everybody. This will be no reserve, and good luck.